last matchup of the day. Ragu's going to be in our red. Guardians is going to be in our pink. Hopefully it's not too hard to tell which is which. I tried to choose. There's only one red to choose from. There was two pinks. And I think this pink looks a little bit less.
Because of their silly name. Hope they win.
Yes. Who donated those bits? Let's see. Yes, Gashi. Supporting Ragu. I used to own this team, but unfortunately I got too busy. And it's changed hands a couple times. Now the owner is Glixix, and they're doing great things with the Ragu team. Obviously, I don't want to be biased because, I mean, I'm commentating on these matches, but as the previous owner of this team, I'd love to see them do well. But definitely want to see a great game out of Guardians as well. If you haven't entered the raffle yet, make sure to enter !raffle. We are giving away Overwatch token. No, we're not. We're giving away tokens left and right. If you collect enough tokens, you can use them for Overwatch coins. And for some reason today, I just keep messing up and calling them Overwatch coins. So, sorry about that. Alright, our teams are ready to go. We're going to have Anakin on Doom as a surprise to no one. This player is new for Ragu, and I think they're mainly a Doom player. I don't think they're a one-trick. I think they've played some other tanks. But their Doom is their highlight for sure. Soulaced, the Guardians tank, is going to be on Winston. So let's kick this off. We're starting with push. When you receive the 500 tokens, I'd like to finish up rewards by the end of today, but I can't promise that. I have a really long backlog of rewards that I haven't given out. I have it all written down. I will do it eventually. It just takes some time. So I'll keep you updated, but it'll be in a day or so. All right. Match number 3, Ragu in the red, Guardians in the pink. Chris is going to get the opening pick onto Soulace. That is the tank down for Guardians. Anakin, the Doom, also going to take out Sherry B. Great start for Ragu so far. Going to jump on the other support as well. No supports for Guardians. Going to finish off Graded with a punch. And they're going to get this moving. I see Graded's on Reaper. I wonder if they're wearing the Cosmic Reaper skin, which is the logo for this Guardians team. Let's see. They sure are. Nebula Reaper. Looking good, Graded. Anakin in the skybox. We have to watch a lot of Anakin. This dude is fun to watch on Doom. True exotic. Taking out Luffy. Chris gonna get Buttermilk, and Chris is also gonna get a Pulse Bomb kill on the Cherry Bee. Chris solo-handedly taking out the support line for Guardians. Graded is gonna try and get away, but I don't know how that's gonna work. Ooh. I actually got to play in a scrim with some of these Ragu team members. They were doing like an inter-team scrim, like Ragu versus Ragu, and I got to play against them, and I'm really excited to see some of the new players they've added to this team. And as you can see, it's already working out really well. They've already got the first checkpoint. That skin with the gold Neko guns looks clean. It does look clean. Luffy is going to get a kill taking out Trix Toast, though. So that is a support down. But Anakin will take out Soulace. And these supports are going to clean up the back line. That push bot is pushing for Ragu right now. Looking good. Looks like Soulace is going to switch over to the Roadhog here. Roadhog, one of the better options to play against a Doomfist for sure. And this tank matchup's going to be a big deal. They almost get a hook on a Chris, but nice peel there from Anakin, pushing that tank away right before they could take out their teammate. Cherry B trying to keep up their tank, but they're going to be taken out by Anakin. Soulaced is low now, going to have to try and heal himself up. They're going to get punched out of it and stunned, and Anakin is having a field day on Doom. Push greater than Flashpoint, 100%. Push top 2 game mode. Fight me. Guardians are going to have to really plant their feet in the ground here to try and prevent Ragu from pushing this in. But they've got a touch now. Chris is going to get a Pulse Bomb onto Cherry B. Soulaced will take out Trix Toast, but they're going to push that thing in, and they're going to take it home on Esperanza. Ragu coming out of the gates on fire. Some Nice gameplay from the team, even though this team was assembled just a couple days ago. They're already playing together really well. That's kind of the magic of Overwatch, you know? I mean, obviously playing with the same people over and over will make you better together, but you can kind of just throw a lot of good players together and they'll figure it out. There we go. I think Heavenly was top 1 on Kiriko. He's insane, really? They do play Kiriko really well. I did hear that they're on really high ping, though, unfortunately. I don't think they're an NA player, so they're doing this well on that high of ping, which is really impressive. I wish I could lower the ping so players from all around the world could play, but unfortunately, that is out of my hands. All right. Ragu versus Guardians. If Guardians tied up, we're going to go to map 3, but Ragu could win it here. Yuaimo is going to take out the signature diva from last season. And also Kirby Linky subbing in. Is the Clippers game going on right now? Who are they playing? Highest amount of viewers? Highest amount of viewers I ever had. I've never hit 100. I know that, sadly. I believe like the highest number I ever had was 92. And that was when I did a 64-player 2v2 tournament. I think it was the first Squishy Showdown. 92. It's the highest number I've ever seen on the screen. The day I hit 100 is going to be a big day. One of these days, man. We'll see. Going to be a trade there. Graded's going to take out Kirby. Chris is going to get a double kill, though. Narrowly avoiding Soul-Aced Hammer. Yuaimo also going to take out Luffy on the Mei. Graded still putting in work on this Bastion, though. But they will fall as well. Looks like just Soul-Aced alive, and they're going to go back and regroup with their team. That was your first tourney? Yeah. It was a bit ago. I remember that one. Everyone got mad at me because that was when I like still did it based on time, not based off rounds. So I was like, at 5 o'clock we'll end it. And then a bunch of people were like, we waited all day and we didn't get to play. And I had to stream for 4 hours and it was a mess. So that was like kind of the end of 64 team tournaments, to be honest. But that's okay. It's all a learning lesson. So Guardians are actually going to flip this point over here while I'm yapping. Ragu finished with only 29%. You heard part 2 and you were mad? Yeah. See, everyone was mad at me. I'm like, I'm trying my best. But Graded going to be taken out by Heavenly. Heavenly going to be switching over to the Zenyatta instead of the Kiriko. Oh, and Chris is going to be caught by Soul-Aced. Yuaimo gonna strike back with a remech kill onto Luffy. Both the tanks getting some big picks for their teams. Soul-Aced trying to survive with that Lucio beat. Graded is gonna take out Kirby Linky. So looks like Guardians are actually gonna hold this for the time being. Doing well. Chris is gonna blow up Buttermilk though. Now they got their sights on Graded. They're gonna take out Graded, but they're gonna die to Graded's bomb. And everybody's dying. I don't know who's still alive. Luffy and Cherry B trying to get Yuaimo, the tank, off of the point. Guardians still not giving up this point right now. Luffy trying to stall, get as much percentage as they can before it gets flipped. And finally, Ragu flips this point. Guardians at 65%. Kirby Linky almost getting that pick. Oh no, they messed up. Oh, wow, they could have got punished there. Guardians aren't going to jump on them fast enough. They will get them that time. Graded, putting in work on this Bastion. Looks like all they needed was a swap from the Reaper to the Bastion, and now they are cooking. Guardians with a person advantage. Chris going to try and pressure the Bastion. Not going to happen this time. Mayall comes out for Luffy, trying to zone out this Ragu team. Chris is going to try and get into this back line. Takes a fire strike, though. Going to have to back off a little bit. Soul-Aced swinging that hammer at the Sombra. Here comes the bomb. Oh, they got to protect the team. It's not going to get anybody a great Immortality Field from Buttermilk will keep the Guardians alive. Guardians are playing well. They might be able to get this first point if they keep holding. Chris gonna blow up Buttermilk again. These pulse bombs have been major for Ragu. They're gonna commit a couple ultimates here just to make sure they flip it back. So Guardians have it at 94. They're gonna need one more team fight win and they will get a point win. We'll see if they can do it. Let's look at the ult situation. It looks like ultimate-wise, Guardians have an advantage. If they use it well, they could definitely take this point. They're going to demech the D.Va. Soul Ace is going to swing on her and take her out. With them, some help from Graded. Going to get that Zen. What a pull! Oh my gosh, what a pull from Trix Toast. Saving their Zenyatta healing buddy. And that is going to keep Ragu alive for the time being on this point. The Guardians did flip it back. We're in overtime. Buttermilk will get stuck, but they had their Immortality Field active, so they're not going to die this time. Kirby Linky will chase them down, though, and take them out. That's a big pick. Uwaimo going to take out Graded. Oh, this looked so good for Guardians, and now it's seeming to fall apart. Just a few Guardians players left on the point. And they're going to cap it back, and it looks like Ragu's going to take it. What a great round from both these teams, though. Honestly, play of that round, this player right here, Trixtos, pulling the Zenyatta. That Zenyatta was dead. Soul Ace was going on a rampage. They got that first kill on the D.Va, and then they were about to shatter the Zen, take out the Zen, and that would have been the point. Trixtos stole the Zenyatta, kept both supports alive. Huge play. And because of that, Ragu is only one capture point round away from taking home their inaugural match of the season. And they're dancing. They're feeling good. I don't blame them. They're playing good. But Soul Ace and Graded have definitely heated up quite a bit since that first map on Esperanza. See if they can lead their team to victory. You haven't entered the raffle yet, make sure to enter. If Ragu wins this round, it'll be the last raffle of the day. Hi Jai, what's up? Chris gonna take out Cherry B. Good start for Ragu. Chris has been so great getting these opening picks. Gonna get another one on a Graded. Hops into the back line. Just 3 Guardians players left. Soul Ace is gonna take a tour of the bottom of the map. Cherry B's gonna join him, so that looks like fun. And Ragu's gonna take the first point. Gotta be perfect gameplay from Guardians now if they want a chance. Ooh, they're gonna set up a TP. I like it. It's inventive. That'll give Soul Ace a chance to just wail on this D.Va. They're gonna get demeched. Oh, another great life grip. Has to be driving Soul Ace crazy. If I was this Reinhardt, I'd be like, delete one Life Weaver from the game. Soul Ace will finally get a kill. They're gonna take out Kirby Linky, but it's gonna be traded for now. And Guardians are gonna flip though. They have this point flipped for the time being. But this team fight is still very much alive. And if we look at the ults, it looks like Ragu has a slight advantage. What a great Immortality Field is going to keep the team alive, but it looks like Ragu might have more ults where that came from. Buttermilk and Cherry B are down, so they are supportless, the Guardians are. And that is going to cause the point to be flipped right back. This one is back and forth right now, though. Ragu's come a long way. They had a scrim with Phoenix that I watched, and then they had a preseason game with Olympians, and they had their moments, but neither game was exactly close. But they look really strong. They look like they've made some seriously massive changes to this roster, this lineup, and to their synergy, and they're looking like a completely different team. Soul Ace is going to go for the Shatter. It's an alt dump on point. It is an alt dump on point. It's a Q party. 2 players, 1 from each team are down. Block that, block that. Okay. But it looks like it's Ragu ahead in the kill feed right now. And Soul Ace is like, I want to go check out these trees again. He didn't get a good enough look the first time. I don't blame him. And as the clock ticks down here, this surely looks like it'll be the end of the match and the end of day 1. Oh, a nice kill onto Kirby Linky to end it. But it'll be over. Ragu is going to take it. An impressive performance. GG's. It was pretty even on the voting, but if you predicted that Ragu would win this one, congratulations, you just won some channel points. Man, that was exhausting though. 3 matches? That was a lot of fun. And there's more where that came from. Tomorrow, we're going to have 2 more. This is going to be the way it works. On Saturdays, we're going to have 3 matches. On Sundays, we're going to have 2.